All right, guys. I've switched my IDE. It seems like my computer is unable to handle OBS Studio plus Spring Suite running at the same time. So I got another version of Eclipse running over here. So hopefully this will perform a little bit better than before. As you saw within the last bit, it was just not working at all. But based on what I'm seeing here, this particular IDE also just consumes a lot of memory, just like the last one. But let's see if there's a difference. So like I was explaining within the last bit, um, within the error page here, just like that, the error that's going to be displaying here is basically basically it's going to check whether this placeholder here or this attribute over here does it have a value or not, and if it does, and then it's going to display the error message, and then the error message that's going to display here, um, like we did it here within the register page. This is the one that's going to display within that error page. That's if the user is registering with an email that already exists within the what you call it, within the database. So now with that being said, I think we should just proceed towards registering the user. Okay, so here we're going to do an if statement, and then obviously the the method that we're going to use is going to be application DAO dot um, register user, and then obviously it's going to take the first name, the last name, email, and password. So obviously this is returning a Boolean value. So if it is true, if it was able to register the user successfully, we then gonna return our success message over here. So the same way we did up here, I'm gonna copy that there and then just paste it underneath here. And then obviously we're gonna change that attribute to regis success. I'm gonna say registration was successful. Please proceed to log in. Okay, and then obviously we're gonna redirect the user back um, to the success page. Okay, so all right, so let's just recap here. So like I said, it's gonna check if the email already exists. If it does, it's gonna then redirect the user back to the error page and then it's gonna show this particular error message. Otherwise, it's gonna come here and then it's gonna register the user, and then if all goes well, it's gonna It's going to redirect the user back to the success page. And then within the success page, what we need to do is, since we are setting this registrations, what you call it, attribute, then what we need to do within the success page is do the exact same thing we did within the error page. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to go there. So, so I'm going to copy everything from here up until there. And then within the success page, you're going to paste everything there. And then obviously this time around, we're going to take this particular attribute, the registration success, and then we're going to paste it there. Okay, that should be it. So now, otherwise we still have to also add an, I'm going to copy that there and then paste it within here, within the else clause. And then I guess I'll say something like, something went wrong, please contact support or register again. I think that should be fine. So yeah, so basically that's it for registering the user. So here, um, it's gonna register the user. If it's successful, it'll redirect the user to the success page and show that particular success message. Otherwise, it's gonna show this particular error. So which means within here, within the error page, I'm just gonna recopy this again and paste it there. And then we're gonna take this attribute here and then paste it there. So it's basically gonna show the exact same thing. If this value is null, if it's not null, it's gonna it, if it's not null, it's gonna show the error message here. Oh, actually, I made a mistake here. I'm supposed to say not equal to null. Apologies for that, guys. The same thing here within the success page. It's supposed to be not equal to null. All right, so I think that's basically it for the registration page. I think we can now attempt to register the user. So I'm going to quickly run the application. Okay, so the server is now up and running. I'm just going to copy that particular link there and then paste it within a browser. So I've copied it into this link over here. I mean into the address bar over there. So if you go to the register page, I'm just gonna add a demo user. So it's gonna be Joe, John Doe, and then obviously it's gonna be John Doe at some company dot com, and then the password is just gonna be password. Okay, so let's see if we will be able to register. Oh, apologies for that. I actually forgot to change the post method there. So here the action is going to be register, and then the method is going to be post. Okay, so just remember the register, the URL that you put in here needs to be exactly the same as the one within the servlet itself. So if you remember up here, this is what we named our URL. So we can now proceed again to try and register the user. Just going to refill in the same data there. Okay, so it looks like there's a bit of an issue there. So let me just check that out for a second there. Please hold on. Okay, so it turns out the issue here is that the MySQL service has not started yet. So probably that's why I couldn't execute that particular statement there. So I'm just going to start it now. I'm just going to pause the video while it starts there. And we're back. So let me see if this will work. Okay, so that's our error message over, I mean, our success message over there. So now the one last thing to check and see is whether or not it was the user registered or not. So I'm gonna log into MySQL here, and database name was login, and then I think it was V1. So select all from users. Okay, so it looks like our registration was successful. So that's the user there, John Doe, with the John Doe at somecompany.com. Now I'm gonna attempt again to register with the very same email address. I mean the same email address, just to see if it's gonna redirect us back to the error page. So here, what I'm gonna do is, so there, I'm gonna say John, but I want to change the name to maybe Jane Doe, and then use the very same email address. Okay, let me just type that again. Okay, Okay, so there you have it. So it was able to check and see if the email that we're registering with, does it exist within the database, and then since it does exist, it came back and gave us that error message there. So clearly our method over here um, our method over here is working. As you can see, the error, an account with this email address already exists. It's the same one that we are getting over there. I just want to align that error message to the center. Just hold on. So what I want to do is I'm gonna I'll say the text text center, um, same as here, text center. Same with the success page. I'm gonna say text center. Just refresh this a bit. So yeah, it's in the center there. Now what I want to do is I want to log in. I want to show you that with our hashing password, the way we hashed our password, I'm going to use the exact same one as the one for John Doe, but I want you to see that there would be a drastic change between the hash that you see there. So what I'll do is I'll say Jane and then just change that to Jane Doe. And then I'm also going to give her the same password, which is going to be password 123 and then password 123. Then we register. Okay, so registration was successful. So if we check now here within the database, looks like we effed up there. But in any case, as you can see there, the passwords are drastically different due to the salt that we added onto the password itself. Now, there seems to be an issue here, but yeah, I'll definitely check that out once I'm done with this video. So basically, yeah, that's it for the registration servlet. We managed to successfully register our users, and it's also able to check whether or not the password is being, I mean, the email does exist within the system or not. And we are also using, even though we are using the same password, our hashing algorithm at the very least drastically changes the what you call it, the password they are inputting within the system itself. So that's it for our for the registration part of our app. Though there's something I need to check here. As you saw, I need to find a way in which I need to kill the application from continuing once it hits this part. But yeah, I'll check what the issue is there. But then I'll definitely let you guys know within the next video. So yeah, man. If you guys haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave whatever comment you can leave within the comment section, and I'll definitely see you guys within the next video. Thanks for now.